All right, good morning, traders. How's it going this morning? Come on in. How we doing? How are we doing? All right. Got another Fed day. Not expecting a lot this morning. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Head on over to get this power range report. By the way, go ahead and do a little cheap plug. Got a new article up on the website, 7 ways to accelerate your trading success. You can go ahead on over to mv3trader.com. Check that out. Actually, the link for that should be in the description. All right, pre-market insight. All right, so on the calendar week today for the economic outlook, of course, we got the FOMC statement at 1400 Eastern time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time for for normal non-military time. There we go. 2 p.m. Eastern time, and then 2:30 is the FOMC press conference. So either one of these times, we could have some volatility come into the market. I've seen it to where at 2 p.m. we get a spike, things come down a little bit, and then 2:30 we get another spike. Or I've seen where nothing happens at 2 p.m. and you just got to be prepared and ready for anything. But like I always say, have a plan and stick to your plan. Whatever your trading plan is, just stick to it and just be expecting increased volatility and be prepared to take advantage of it, or just sit on the sidelines. There's nothing wrong with sitting on the sidelines and just sitting on your hands and just watching it. You learn a lot from. Actually, I've learned so much more from just watching than trying to play something that I wasn't prepared for. All right, so that's what we got on the economic calendar today for the economic outlook. And then the rest of the week, just got some the GDP and initial jobless claims tomorrow at 8:30, and then nothing on Friday. Yep, nothing on Friday. All right, so let's go over to go ahead and click on the power range report. Go over to trading view. Let's see how all this played out. Nope, that's the old one. Oops. There we go. All right. So we were trading when I posted this power range report. We were trading sideways for the most part, slightly bullish, and we had a slight gap up from the close of yesterday, but nothing to really talk about. It closed immediately, so nothing super exciting there. That's pretty normal. And right now you see we're trading pretty much bullish, slightly bullish. All right, so going back over to the report, we got a high of 10,574.5 with a low of 10,554 or 10,554. That is the futures NQ future session power range weather report. All right, like I said, we're trading bullish up at the time of that posting, which is at 821, up 0.67%. Kind of light on the volume, but as expected for a Fed day. 67K ATR. It's pretty light, pretty normal. All right. So that's pretty much it for the power range report. Nothing really, super exciting to point out this morning. Of course, we got more earnings and just business as usual in the market overall. What we looking at for earnings? Looks like PayPal is after the close. Or that was yesterday. The way I look at I just look at earnings for pure entertainment value, or entertainment purpose. I don't use it at all in my trading. I don't even trade, or like I trade options right now. Right now I'm getting into options. I've said that before. But I don't trade earnings at all. I don't really consider it for investing either. When I'm investing, I'm looking at the company as a business. I'm not looking at just the stock. Like, I'll make my entry decisions based on technical analysis, but I'm not, in terms of if I'm going to invest in that company or not. It has nothing. It's not about just the stock itself. It's more about the company. What kind of management they have. If the business looks like it can be around for at least 5 years, really, like 10 years is what I like. If it's going to be around for 10 years down the road, then that'll be a company that I'll look into investing in. It's all pretty much basic stuff. What's going on, Origin? So go ahead and finish getting set up here. Changed the game up a little bit this morning. I'm drinking coffee. For no reason. Just I only drink coffee for the taste, really. I've never been the type of person who gets energized from caffeine or whatever. It doesn't really do anything for me. I just drink it for taste. Same thing with like energy drinks like Red Bull. I don't really drink Red Bull anyway, but other kind of energy drinks like that, it's only strictly for taste. I've never really, I wasn't a kid who had too much sugar, then I'm bouncing off the walls. I was just always been chill. And the way I drink my coffee is I drink it black with raw honey or agave. If you care. I don't know if you care or not, but all right. So my plan this morning is I'm not going to trade heavy. Like I may go in light. If I take any trades, it'll be a light trade. Either one contract, 3 contracts at the most, trading micros. Like I said, it is a Fed day and the volume is light, so I'm not expecting a whole lot to happen. Yesterday was kind of slow. Well, actually, yesterday was really slow. We were just a lot of range-based, like super tight range-based trading yesterday. Just a whole lot of chopping around. Not much going on. I took one trade. Actually, I took two trades. What did I take? Yesterday, I got in right there, took it short. Got out real quick at this previous support area. And then I took a loss somewhere in here, like later on that day. It was just a small loss. So I ended the day green. Overall in my Leeloo, I'm still trying to make up for the loss I had the other day. So I'm just taking base hits, especially today. I'm not going to try to, the goal is not to get back green in the Leeloo account today or this morning. Won't be able to trade the afternoon, so I'm going to have to see the aftermath of all of that. So I'm not going to try to set a goal to, if I get green in my Leeloo account today, then that's awesome, but that's not the goal for today. More than likely, I'll be taking trades one contract at a time if I see anything worth trading. Let's see, got Ninja Trader up. I think it's swim. That Walmart play still looking good, up 9%. Cisco up 1%. Not bad at all. And speaking of Cisco, I don't know if I kind of want to say this or not. Again, I am not, I'm not your financial advisor. I don't give it any. This is not anything, any stock or any other kind of financial instrument that I talk about. This is not investment advice or trading advice. It's only for educational and entertainment purposes only. Got to put that disclaimer in there. But looking at Cisco, another thing that I'm kind of interested that I watch is FTNT, which is Fortinet. Me being in the IT space, Fortinet is an interesting one to me. One I just learned about not too long ago. It's kind of a competitor to Cisco. Where I work, we use it for security. We use their security devices, but that's another one that's really interesting to me. I wish I would have caught it in March, but that's one that I watch. Again, this is not investment advice. I am not telling you what to trade or what to invest in. Just sharing, some things that I'm looking at. And I forgot to turn on my music. I'm gonna get it together one day. Gotta finish some of my newer songs so I can play something different. Like, I got a lot of songs that I put together, but I still need to mix it and master it and get everything sequenced. I should have a little time this weekend to work on a couple of my songs. We can listen to something different. I don't think I'm too crazy about taking any breakout trades today. Oh, you caught that NQ short. I saw that after the fact, like way after the fact. But I was, it was past my trading time. I figured we would have another dip like that, especially in the afternoon. I'm not gonna bring it up. lot of chopping around. The 1 minute chart looks wild, and the tick chart looks crazy. And every time we try to, this is the kind of stuff that I don't like to trade. If we take out a new high and then we immediately pull back, and that's where you get all these wicks from. I like to stay out of that. It's, I like cleaner setups. So what I would like to happen is to kind of, let me see, I'm gonna bring up a pen tool. Illustrate this. We'll use the pink. Alright. So my ideal situation, I strictly look at the candlesticks. I don't know. Oh, here it is. If we get a solid, oh, that's way too big. Way too big. Let me change that up. About that. Still too big. Alright, so if we get a solid red candle that closes at some support, the way I like to take it is once we start taking out that red candle. In fact, oops. Alright, let's try this again. Solid red candle. This is for a bullish play. And we start to take that out. Take that red candle out. That's where I like to. That's what I'll be looking for today. That's my ideal setup. Not exactly like this, but just trading down to some support, and I like to play the bounce on that support. this morning might be another day where I don't trade anything. I don't like none of this. The battle continues. A lot of times I talk about not taking any trades, or having days where I just sit on my hands and I don't trade anything, and I just, if I don't see anything that I like. Now that's one of the hardest things that I had to overcome, throughout my trading journey. Before, you would think that doing nothing is easy, but in the stock market or with trading, it's like one of the things that a lot of traders struggle with. Even it doesn't matter if you're a newbie or if you've been trading for a long time. I've seen people who have been trading 10, 15, 20 years still struggle with, just sitting on your hands and not taking I wouldn't say bad, but a setup that's not that where the probability isn't in their favor. Like sometimes we feel like we just have to be doing something in order to be good at something, but the stock market is not one of those places. You hear a cliche that your money is made while you're not with every trade that you don't take, something like that. That's not the exact saying. I'm probably messing that up, but your money is made when you're not when you're not taking trades that are not going to work out in your favor, because it's all about capital preservation. And then when you get that good opportunity, you take that opportunity. You're going to take some losses, it's going to happen, but when you get that good opportunity, that good trade that you take, the trade that works out for you is going to pay for all the trades that didn't work out. And if you're staying out of trades that are not aligned with your strategy, and they're not putting the probability in your favor, then that helps your account grow. That increases your chances of you being successful for the long term. Like I've had times where I've taken bad trades and it worked out in my favor for that period, for just a short time frame. I have a profitable month, but I had a profitable month from taking some bad trades, and I built up a habit. I built up a lot of bad habits, and then over the long term, I end up losing. All the profits that I made from trading in a bad way, from taking trades that did not align with my strategy, from taking trades where that had a low probability. It worked out in the short term, but over the long term, all of those profits that I gained were taken away. Now, I've never blown up an account, but I've had that where I've traded, just my P&L was just bouncing sideways, so I wasn't making any progress. And on that note, shout out to Jeremy at Real Life Trading. That whole real life trading community, that's what they teach over there. That's the reason that I've been able to trade for as long as that's not the first time I said this, but the risk management that they teach is the reason that I've been able to stay in this game for as long as I have been. Even though I haven't been in it, it's I guess about 3 years now, but if I wouldn't have been managing my risk the way that they teach, then I probably would have blown up accounts and wouldn't be able to keep doing this. I probably been one of the traders who just gave up because it just seemed like it was rigged or a scam or whatever. But it's not. You got to manage your risk. I have traded ES before, but I don't trade it now. I prefer just the way that I see the market. I prefer NQ over ES. There's nothing wrong with ES. I know a lot of traders who do really well with ES. Just for me personally, I don't trade ES. I've traded ES before. I've traded RTY. I've even tried out YM, and as well as CL and GC. But the one that fits my personality the best is NQ. And that was, kind of interesting right there off the VWAP in the 200. Still, I still don't like the price action. We're seeing some decent support down here at 576 ish. If you look at the tick chart over here, it's really choppy. And I'm just looking at the tick chart kind of as hindsight. That was actually, I missed that one. Been writing notes down. Wasn't a perfect setup, but it was something that I was looking at taking. Hesitated. Now, on any other day, I would maybe look at this as a momentum play. But not today. I should have taken it down here. Still trying to bounce back and forth between Sierra chart and NinjaTrader. It's a personal adjustment I gotta make. So it looks like right now we're kind of trading. We're going to be range bound. I would say between 608 and 576. If I had to guess, or if I just looking at how we're trading so far, that's that is the range that we're trading in. So if I get another dip, I may take that opportunity. Again, I really just don't, kind of how I missed this one. I just don't really like to trade. Historically, it hasn't worked out for me in my favor to trade the mornings of Fed days, and the days that we have, Federal Reserve news, any kind of FOMC meeting notes, or Powell is going to say something or whatever. Historically, I haven't done so well in these kind of mornings, so that's why I tend to be a little hesitant to take trades on these days. So anyway, it's after 10 o'clock. It's gonna wrap this one up. If I do take a trade, I will post it on Twitter at NV3Trader. All right, so I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Go ahead and make sure you're sticking to your plan, trade your plan, and all that good stuff. And I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.